Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I want to review this beautiful brand new style here for you, which is called Westwood by Belle Tress in the color Butterbeer-R. She just arrived at my doorstep today and I wanted to show her to you straight out of the box like this, and also show you how I style her, how she looks afterwards. I will compare the caps of this Luxe SE collection to the Luxe collection. And of course, I will also compare the new color Butterbeer-R to the Butterbeer Blonde of the Cafe collection. So if you're interested in all of this, then stick around and let's get started. It's November again, fall is here and the winter is coming. It's getting so cold here in Germany, and especially after just returning from summer in sunny Florida. I'm really depressed, and the only thing that really made my day today was that this beauty here arrived at my doorstep today, 1 month sooner than expected, since it was expected to arrive mid-December, and I'm really glad I did get her sooner. Now, I wanted to show her to you straight out of the box, which you have seen in the intro, and you will see again when I show her outside and from all sides. But I definitely had to do something about the bangs straight away. As you know me, I'm not really a bang person. Sometimes I love a bang, and I might also love this one here, but if I want to wear her with bangs, I definitely have to shorten them because they are really long, and I absolutely hate it when they keep falling into my eyes and clinging to my lashes and so on. So I decided to style her a little, and I will show you how I did this while talking about the style, and it was done in 5 minutes. It was no biggie at all. And all I used was a round brush with a blow dryer, and the blow dryer, and a bottle with plain water, no products at all, and a wig brush. That's it. Now, I didn't really do a lot. I just gave her a left side part. And first I used that round hot air brush to give her a tiny little bit of lift so it doesn't fall into my eyes all the time. And then I parted her on the left and used my blow dryer to fix the part and also give her a little bit of lift here in front, but just on the one side, so it falls across my forehead on the other side. And I also directed the hair on the left side a little out of my face, since it also had that urge to fall forward. And that's all I did, and now I absolutely love it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I was thinking about giving her even more volume and make her wilder, more Kim Wilde, probably, and not so much Goldie Hawn. Like when I put her on straight out of the box, I think she really looked like Goldie Hawn, since the bang was a little heavy and a little long. I mean, I think it looks absolutely cute, and I really love Goldie Hawn, but it's not really my thing. And now I would say she has a little 80s vibes with the layers and everything. I think she looks like straight from the 80s, but with a modern twist, of course. If you wanted to make her even more 80s, you would have to blow dry her from upside down inside the cap, like I showed you in another video, to give her that oomph and really big hair, and also use some product. And there are a couple of things I noticed because I watched the only 2 reviews I found on YouTube, because like I said, it just came out and they just started shipping. Now I'm very sure a lot of videos will be popping up in the next couple of days or have already arrived here on YouTube, and there will probably be more reviews and shorts very soon. But the only ones I've seen were the review that this super cute and lovely Amanda from Chiquel did, which is hands down my favorite wig reviewer. I absolutely love her. And another colleague of mine from the US also showed this one, and I was surprised to disagree with them on one thing, because they both thought that this feels more like a medium, not a heavy, but a rather medium density than a low density. And I have to tell you, I think this is a super low density. I don't feel a lot of hair at all, because it's mostly hand-tied, and even in the back where the wefts are, since there is also no permatease, it feels like hand-tied all over. And I also think it really doesn't have a lot of hair. So I would call this a rather low to medium density, but definitely not a full medium to higher density. It just looks like a lot of hair because of the waves and layers, of course, but it also is extremely lightweight. Now, it just feels like an Ellen Wille wig. You just feel like you have nothing on your head. It's so lightweight for that length, and she just feels so lightweight. Now, in the course of this video, I'm going to compare the cap of this one to the one from the Luxe collection and show you the differences. And I'm going to tell you about a great feature I just noticed on this one here, which is even better than on the Luxe collection. And at the end of the video, I'm going to introduce this brand new color here from the Luxe SE collection and compare it to the very well-known Butterbeer Blonde we probably all have and love. And I will tell you about the differences and what I love about this new Butterbeer-R here. Now, talking about the special features, this one has an extended lace front from ear to ear. This is the most lace front you can get. It really runs around your ear. And a full mono top, and the upper part here is hand-tied, and then there are some wefts sewn in the back on a closed cap, which, like I said, I really don't mind. And as always, I'm going to show you this from up close. Now, that lace front is really absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, I think it's done impeccably. The density is great. It could even have a little higher density, but I can definitely live with that. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, the lace front runs all the way around the ear tab behind my ear. And even all that part down here looks like the hair is growing right out of my scalp, which you usually don't have with a regular lace front or even an extended lace front. And also the part here on the mono top is done really well. You can see through to my scalp, but it still has enough density so it doesn't look like alopecia on my head, which I hate, and which is something all the manufacturers keep doing. And now what I just noticed, and you can see this even when I run my fingers through my hair here, is that the ear tab here is really sticking down to my skin. It's not moving. Even if I tuck the hair behind my ear, it stays put. And even if I pull a little, as you can see, it lifts up here, but not down there. I have no idea how they did this, but this is the one thing that drives me crazy in my other style that I have from the Luxe collection. And I do love, of course, the extended lace fronts, but on the Hudson, which I have, the thing is, and what I hate about that is that you always have to glue down the ear tabs to your skin so it doesn't lift, because when you wear the hair down like this, nothing happens or it's not showing. But the great thing is that you can show your ear tabs since they're all lace with these Luxe collections. And that's of course what I want to do, but I just hate that it keeps lifting. I'm going to show you this on my Hudson now. So you can see you will have to glue that one down so it doesn't lift. And I absolutely hate that, because then there's that residue of the glue. You always have to clean it, remove it. You have the glue on your skin, and I just don't like it. Now, one thing I sometimes do is when I wear the Hudson is I wear them with glasses, because then the glasses that run over the ear tab keep them down a little bit, but it's not the perfect solution. And the best part is the ear tab that doesn't lift anymore. Like I said, I have no idea. It looks the same from the inside. I have no idea what they did, if they just used stronger stays. Anyway, they really improved that, and I absolutely love it. I don't know if this is with all the styles in that Luxe SE collection, or if they also have improved the Luxe collection. I can't tell you since I have an older style, but that would really be fabulous, wouldn't it? All right, now let's have a look at her from all sides. And like I said, I filmed that clip before restyling her. So, how do you like Westwood? Do you love her? Is she on your wish list? Have you already ordered her? Or, honestly, is she too expensive and you rather feel you won't spend that much money on synthetic fibers? Please let me know in the comments below. I would really love to know. Alright, now let's have a look at the cap from this one here from the inside as well. Now here's the cap from the inside. As you can tell, she looks exactly like the Hudson here and has that gorgeous extended lace front, and also the ear tabs with those little silicone inlays look the same, but they are so much better on this style. So half of the back here is hand tied, and then you have a couple of wefts sewn in the back. And the other difference of the newer style to the older one is that they now also have the felt covered nape and the adjustable straps with Velcro. And like I said, I don't mind these wefts at all. So all in all, this is a very well made, high quality cap. Now the cap fits average to a little petite average maybe, meaning it fits perfectly on my head. There's no extra bulk in the cap. I don't have any extra cap somewhere, and it runs smaller than the old Belle Tress caps, definitely. Also like the City Collection and all the other new styles, the caps are a little bit smaller, but I think it still has enough stretch so it would also fit a little larger head. Now the fibers are Belle Tress's heat-friendly fibers, the new fibers they also use in the City Collection, and this one here feels absolutely amazing. Now I haven't worn her. I've had her on my head for an hour maybe, so it's still brand new, and you never know how it's gonna feel after the first wear. Now I have experienced with other styles from Belle Tress that they start tangling and knotting very soon, some after 2 wears or even on the very first wear, which is really annoying. But there just is no other brand and no other fiber that is so much better and doesn't tangle. The heat-friendly, they all start tangling and knotting, and the heat-friendly sooner than the regular synthetic. And still, I have to say, Belle Tress has my favorite heat-friendly fibers. They really are so soft and feel amazing. And I have one style, I keep repeating myself, that hardly tangles at all. I have 2 of them, which is Liverpool from the City Collection. And that one just doesn't tangle or hardly tangles at all. But who knows? Maybe this one here also behaves like Liverpool and won't tangle. I will keep you updated on that. Now regarding permatease, you might guess that there is some permatease because there are also wefts in the back, but I can tell you, even where the wefts are and in the nape, I don't feel any permatease at all. And also on the sides, there's just no permatease. So if you love that very, very natural feeling on your head and you hate permatease, you are going to love this style or the Luxe SB collection. Alright, now let's have a look at that gorgeous new color outside in natural daylight. Like I said, the sun isn't really showing a lot and will be setting soon, but you will definitely be able to see this color light and bright in natural daylight. Now Belle Tress calls this brand new color Butterbeer-R, and it's not to be mistaken for Butterbeer Blonde from the Cafe collection. I do love both colors, but I think they are very different, and you will see them side by side in a minute compared to Butterbeer Blonde on the style Mon Amour. Now this Butterbeer-R here has the color code 106088+8. And in comparison to the Butterbeer Blonde, which has 1923 and 8, you can see that there are a lot of different numbers mixed in. And Belle Tress describes the color as a blend that exudes a cozy, radiant charm. And they say it's a blend of a buttery blonde, a creamy honey, and some toffee tones. Now, if we have a short look at the color codes, the 10 is a medium golden brown, which is the base color. underneath somewhere. It's almost as dark as the root color. And then comes the 60, which is a pure white, or also called silver white. So this gives a lot of platinum feeling. And then the 88 is called lightest blonde or platinum white. And this is a blonde, but almost as light as the 101, the cool platinum. So there's a lot of white and platinum involved. And the 8, which is the root color, is the same as on the original Butterbeer Blonde, which is a light chestnut brown. But as you can see in the comparison, I think this color here is definitely much lighter than the Butterbeer Blonde, but also has a lot of dimension. And in my opinion, it's the perfect summer color, and I absolutely adore this new color. Okay, that was my review of Westwood. It got a little longer than I expected, but there was a lot to say, and I hope you still enjoyed it and found it interesting. So if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of my future videos. And there's a new one mostly every Friday. Now, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well, stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Now, talking about the special features, how she looks afterward, oops, which is surprising, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. And now, if you love hand-tied caps by Belle Tress, why not watch my review of Hudson? Or if you want to see another style with a hand-tied cap and beautiful waves, why not watch this one here? Or you just can watch both.